What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We are back here for episode 4 on Spectacle Island of the Start From Scratch. We are just continuing right where we left off yesterday. It started to get pretty dark out, so I decided to go ahead and call it a night. We went ahead and skipped through the night, got some rest, and now we're back at it. And it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. So out here picking up these bales that we had wrapped last night. If you guys didn't see that stream last night, go back and watch that one if you don't mind. Help the channel out by hitting the thumbs up on this video if you like what you see, and also if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Get ready for the ride. Hey, what's up, Daryl? How's it going, man? Welcome back. Appreciate you popping in. So we're just stacking these bales over here in the shed. We'll see how many we can put in here. This is the third load, I believe. Yeah, third load of these. So we should be able to put all of them over here. This little bale trailer barely fits in here. I wish that thing didn't fold down when you went to offload them. I know they all kind of do that on this style. Sometimes it just gets in the way. I'll probably offload them here and push them back. There we go, that's good enough. You fell asleep watching me last night. Oh, am I that boring? Just joking. Well, I appreciate you watching last night. I'm hoping to have about 40 bales here on the field. Bryson Comstock. Hey, Oregon, do you watch any Godzilla movies or Jurassic movies? Just wondering. What's up, Bryson? How's it going? Is that how you say it, Bryson? Welcome. I watch all kinds of Godzilla movies and all the Jurassic Park movies and all that. Yeah, who doesn't watch that stuff? Yeah, I watch all those good movies like that. What my favorite Godzilla? I haven't seen the newest Godzilla movie yet, which I'm definitely gonna watch that one. But so far, my favorite Godzilla movie is the one with Matthew Broderick. I've always liked that one. What's up, David Dawson? How's it going, man? Yeah, he's cool, for sure. Yeah, all those kind of movies are good. I like watching good movies, so yeah, anything like that, especially sci-fi type stuff. I like watching all that kind of stuff. What kind of keyboard do I have? Oh, I have the keyboard that's on my laptop. It's connected, built into my laptop. I probably have some Logitech cordless keyboard somewhere around here. But no, this is all on console. I have a PlayStation 4 controller in my hand. So everything I do on here is all just PS4 controller. I wish I had a PC, but I like console. Even if I had a PC, I'd still play with the controller. Just a second, guys. Sorry about that. You said the Matthew Broderick one don't get enough credit. Oh man, it sure doesn't. You hear about the new series? Oh no, is it Godzilla or what is it? New series. Yeah, the Matthew Broadwick one, like when it first came out, it got some good credit, but it doesn't get as much credit anymore. Why did it? Oh, that was weird. Like I must have turned it off, but it picked that bale up. Well, yeah, there it goes. It loaded it, but it didn't load it. It's weird. New Godzilla anime series. Heck yeah. I like that kind of stuff. The Godzilla on that one with Matthew Broadwick was huge. That's a big Godzilla. It's called Godzilla Singular Point. I'll check that out. Did I get all of them down here? I must have. Looks like I'll have one extra bale that I'll have to come back and grab after this load. Should have grabbed that one. Maybe I was too fast for it. Maybe it wasn't ready to start getting the next one. So we got one more to get here. And then we'll come back for that last one. I believe that's the last one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that away. So this will be 5 loads of 8. I said I'd want 40 bales. I was hoping there'd be 40 bales over here. I think we're getting 41 bales over here, which is awesome. Alright, there's 4 stacks there, right? And then 5 now. 5 times 8. Last time I checked was 40. Not sure. Did you guys change that number? It's still 40, right? And then we got the 1. So we got 41 bales. Which is awesome. That didn't take that long to pick those up. It was just getting dark. I didn't want to do all that in the dark last night. He said, am I allowed to cuss here, or is it... I usually try to keep the stream more PG-13. I usually try not to cuss too much on here. But, you know, if you cuss in the... You know, in the comments or whatever, I'm not going to stop you. Just don't go too crazy. But I usually try to keep it PG. That way, because there's a lot of kids that watch this stuff. And they're not allowed to watch it if the person they're trying to watch is cussing and doing inappropriate things. So I want everybody to be able to enjoy it without all the inappropriate stuff. But in my own personal life, I, you know, talk however I want to talk because I'm a grown-up. But on here, I usually try to keep it pretty mellow. But I appreciate you asking. Oh yeah, what am I doing? We're gonna put this one bale back over here. So we still have to finish up field 3. There's a bunch of, well, I wouldn't say a bunch, but there's still a handful of trees down there we have to cut down and get rid of, finish chipping. And then there's also a pile of wood chips that we have to get loaded up in the truck and dropped off in the silo. A few things like that. You know, make sure the animals are good. I wouldn't mind doing some precision farming. Field testing here in a little bit as well. Field 2 needs to have some kind of seed put down. You know, I guess I'll just put this one right in front of these other ones. I was going to put it all by itself, but I'll just put it right here. I hope that's under the cover enough. Should be. Just go ahead and put that one down like that. Whoa. Myself kind of stuck up in there a little bit. I'm just going to park this thing here. If we do any other bales, eventually I want to buy a field that will, you know, have a straw crop on it, some kind of field that will leave a straw swath for me, and I want to bale it and collect it. I want to do some bales and also loose as well. I like doing a combination of the two. So I'll leave that there. So really this tractor's kind of done for a bit, I think. I kind of just want to leave this one up here on this field. Our truck is over here too. Also we have We also have a contract in progress. I started a contract. I believe it was fertilizing. We have to set that up and get that going as well. So the Fent is still up here. I'll probably take... You know, I'll probably run this down there, actually, and the Fent can stay up here. I like driving this one. This Fent is really nice. It's like used in a lot of maps. Yeah, I used it a whole bunch. Had like 112 hours on it or something like that, and 6 ashes. It started with a bunch of hours, but I put a bunch of hours on it. Like this one already has 11.1 hours on it that I put on there. All the wear and tear in the fuel, you know, I haven't fixed anything yet. Most of everything I've been driving, like this one has 7.5 hours on it. I haven't fixed or fueled any of my stuff yet. This doesn't have very much time on it. 3 hours. Actually not. It's actually more hours than I thought that thing would have on it. Yeah, so that stuff's all good there. I'm going to bounce over here to the shop real quick. And we will get this contract going. Row crop. So it must already have a crop on it. A little Valtra. This thing's pretty sweet actually. It's a little Valtra. It's not like a fancy one. Some of the Valtras will have a steering wheel in the back, and you can like lift up the side and flip the seat around and switch to your controls in the back. It's pretty sweet. This one's more basic one though, which is fine. You know, it's already owned by a different farmer. So we'll go ahead and take this to our fill, get this thing filled up. I actually have all that fertilizer sitting out there in whatever field that is, our big grass field that we were just on. I have a bunch of fertilizers sitting right there, so we'll fill up using that, and then we'll get reimbursed for that later after we're all done with that job. Oh yeah, you like that show, huh? I'll have to check it out. You say you don't want to spoil it, for sure. Yeah, the Matthew Broderick one's super good. You love the characters? Yeah, like the French guy, right? That's like my favorite character. Have you guys ever seen Leon, the professional? He's like an assassin, professional hitman. It's that same guy. But yeah, he's been in all kinds of movies, but I like his character on that. Yeah, you didn't like how easily he was defeated, yeah. You call this coffee, yeah. Call this America. That's so funny. That's a good scene. Call this coffee. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably have to watch that later now. But like you said, you can watch that over and over again. It's a good movie. That's a movie I can put on just for background noise. This little voucher's pretty sweet, though. I never noticed that little mirror. What's that little mirror for? It's not looking at anything. Yeah, I have all this fertilizer down here on the corner. We'll come down here and we'll grab this. Bryson, are you subscribed to my channel, buddy? Because you should be. You're pretty funny. Oh, that was the first one you ever watched, huh? Do I have to open it? This is fertilizer here. Why can't I? Why can't I pick up this fertilizer? Hello? Maybe I can't use those to fill this one. I should be able to, though. Oops. Interesting. Can I not open this one? I'm trying to open it, but it's not letting me open anything. Close cover. So I had it open. Open cover. Is that on this one? Huh. Alright, well, typical. We'll have to go run up here to our farm. Turn that off. We'll go run up here, get some fertilizer filled up in here, and take it up there. It's the field 17, the field we did last night. I'm pretty sure the same one. We put soybeans down on, sorry, not soybeans. We did sugar beets on that one. Hey, what's up, Mr. Gamer? How's it going? Brand new, new brand for, yeah, FS22 Mac, yeah. That's a nice truck. I saw that preview of that one. And have I seen the trailer? I sure have. I'm excited. I'm going to pre-order it. He's talking about FS22. Everybody, make sure you check out that new trailer. They're going to keep on dropping little hints here and there to different little features of the game. I really hope it has GPS and stuff like that. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I can't wait. I'll probably be pre-ordering it pretty soon. I believe it's like 59 bucks or 60 bucks or whatever to pre-order it right now. It comes out November 22nd. Oh, they take, yeah, I know they take liquid. Does that little silo only do solid fertilizer? Is that why? I think you're right. Thanks, Shane. Yeah, for sure. You said there's comedy, but not as much as, yeah, not as much as older stuff. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know we can fill it up. Not with herbicide. I want to fertilize it. The last time I used our multi-fill, this time I'm going to use Alien Jim's fertilizer fill here. We'll see how much it charges to fill that one. Not bad. I think to fill up both last time was about $3,000. So about the same. And I'm talking about my multi-fill, that silver silo, that tin silo sitting right over there. It's about, I believe it's about the same capacity as this, but it, maybe it's like 2,500. I forget, what did that star take? 2,500 liquid. But it's about $3,000. So the Alien Gym fill spot right there is about the same price as the other fill. But doing like contracts like this one here, you get everything reimbursed, so you don't really have to, you know, you don't have to worry about it. Just get whatever you need to get, and then I'll reimburse you. Oh, you pre-ordered it yesterday? You also got the collector's edition, yeah, for the PC. Yeah, I would get that too, but I don't have a PC. I almost wanted to pre-order the PC version just to get the little collector stuff that goes with it. But the version I'm getting is good for the PS4 and the PS5, so when I get the PS5, I'll be able to, oh, where am I going? I'll be able to switch over, no problem, and use the same game. Run this up here to 17. I'm pretty sure that was the contract. It was that same field that we put all those sugar beets on yesterday. There was a $20,000 gold transporting job. Didn't really want to take that one yet. I'm not really trying to get into doing those jobs yet. You know, they pay well, but I also don't want us to jump too far ahead too quick. I really like field 13. You can see, like, I think it's oats up there growing on the hill. That bright green color, I'm pretty sure it's oats. It's like a $160,000 field. I want to buy that one. want to work up to maybe midsummer and see if we can get enough money going to be able to purchase a field. Pretty sure our turn is like right here. Yeah. That's field 17 right here. I didn't know where I was going yesterday, but I remember now, so we'll just go ahead and get this thing unfolded. I really love how this one unfolds. It's not my favorite sprayer, but the way it unfolds I always thought was pretty cool, the way it lifts up like that. Or when it folds back down, the way it all tucks away like that. I always thought that was pretty cool, the way it does that. A lot of detail in a little sprayer like that. Yeah, you say you live on the monitor on the combine. It actually was reading the radar. Yeah, I also like that as well. Is that kind of like how it is in real life? To show like your precision farming on your screen with your GPS and like your auto everything, right? It shows all that. You'll be here tomorrow if I make a live? Yeah, for sure. Oh, you gotta go? Alright, dude. See ya. If I'm around, if not, I'm gonna try to be more consistent and more often. But you know, you never know. But take it easy out there, Mr. Gamer. You guys have fun on the farm. Be safe. Tell your dad I said what's up. Yeah, they have a pretty nice little farm down there in Texas. They don't like talking about too much details, but it's bigger than I can imagine. The forest and everything you did. Oh, get the forest. I did not get the forest yet. I was checking that one out. Man, I like the way it looks, but I'm not sure about all the zombie critters and stuff. If it didn't have all that, like I mean, I would have to play it, I guess. Maybe I'll try it. I still want to get Gold Rush, too. I want to do Gold Rush. But I was like, oh man, it looks so cool. The forest looks an awesome game. And then towards like the end of like the trailer I was watching, it was showing all the zombies and different stuff. And I looked up a couple some gameplay on it. It looks cool. Like some of the stuff I'd love, like the survival in the woods and stuff. I would love that. But some of the Resident Evil characters, I don't know about all that. But the game, it looked awesome. He's talking about the forest for anybody who's wondering. So I'm just going to do this little headlands here, and I'll set the worker going. I hope this is enough fertilizer in this tank set up here for the field. It probably is. That's why the owner of this field runs the same setup. Is probably enough there. This sprayer's not too bad. Some of them bounce around so much where it's kind of annoying. Some of those trailered ones actually are probably more the bouncier ones. I'm not sure. Not really sure about those sometimes. This little setup with the extra little front tank on the front though is not bad. It's not taking as much fertilizer as I thought it would. Yeah, I really can't wait until FS19 comes out. Pretty stoked about that. I want to get on it right away and start making streams on that one and stuff right away, right when it comes out. I love this game here, but I love 17 as well. But as soon as 19 came out, I never looked back. I'm sure it's going to be the same way, you know. I'm definitely more involved with 19 more than I was with 17, but I played 17 until the wheels fell off. And that was before mods even came out for it. And after mods came out for 17, I really started playing a lot. And then 19 came out. Actually, 19 came out for a while, but I didn't really get on 19 until a little while after it came out. There was a bunch of mods on there already and stuff when I got on. 19. But on 22, I want to get on it right when it's brand new. You played 15 for a long time. I did too. 15's where I started. But as soon as 17 came out, yeah, never looked back to 15. It's like, you know, I feel like almost bad at first, but it's like the same makers of the game. You know, they're just like, all right, here's my new version, and it's always way better. You started playing games, yeah, on the FS19. Heck yeah, that's cool. It's came a long way since then. Alright, so there's our little headlands. There's not even that much really to that field, is there? There's a little bit. We're going to set a worker to it. Maybe we'll just go ahead and knock this one out. I have no worker over here. I've been having all the workers do all the contracts and stuff like that. But, you know, we did that whole bit already. Another one of those will be good portion done. Quicker than a worker too. They do too much turning around, and they go kind of slow. They're not as efficient as they should be, or I would like them to be. I hear like I kind of heard, it's all hearsay, nobody knows for sure, but a lot of the characters in the new FS22 game, looks like their like clothing's going to be more customizable, maybe hoodies are in there, different stuff like that. Oh yeah, I did see a small little preview of that new Jurassic World. Looks pretty cool. Nothing like the original Jurassic Park, though. I remember going to the theater when that first Jurassic Park first came out. Oh man, that movie was a game changer. Like, I like the second one too. I think maybe the second one with oh, what's his name? I can't. I hate when I know someone's name and I can't think about it. Isn't it David something? I forget. You guys know what his name is? Who's that? The scientist guy. He's in also the. What's he in? The third one? Yeah. I think it's the third one. He comes back and then. Yeah, Dr. Malcolm, right? But what's his real name? But yeah, the first Jurassic Park, that was a good movie. There's a bunch actually right in that kind of time frame of life. There was a bunch of good movies. Jeff Goldblum, thank you. He said David. I think his name is David in like Independence Day or something like that. I always think his name's David. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. He's so funny. Oh yeah, no, yeah, he's always there. That's so funny. But yeah, the second one I thought was that's one of my favorites. But I remember going to the theater and seeing the first one. I remember when they're up in the air ducting and the raptor jumps up to try to get him. Man, I've never seen so much popcorn go flying in a movie theater before in my life. We were there with like my family and stuff. I think my grandma took us to go see that. She also took us to see Predator and like Terminator 2 and all that kind of stuff in theater too. She was a cool grandma. But yeah, that's like the only time I've ever seen popcorn go flying in a movie, but in a movie theater. But like, my mom spilled her popcorn, and like multiple people in the theater had just like thrown their popcorn in the air when the raptor jumped up in the ducting at them, because all the stuff was like so new. All the graphics and all the way they did that whole movie was like cutting edge at the time. It was all very very new. It's game changing, like I said. So that was such a funny one. Oh, they're bringing Alan Grant. Is that he's like the main yeah, like in the first movie, right? Oh, wasn't he in one of the other movies too? Yeah, but he's like an archaeologist, right? Isn't that what he is? And then the girl was like a paleontologist, or I forget, something like that. They dug up dinosaur bones. I need to go watch that. I actually have all those Jurassic Park movies. I need to go watch all those again. I've seen them so many times. The third one was okay, but like the first one was obviously super awesome, and then the second one they go in there like super hardcore. I was young too when that second one came out, pretty young, but I thought it was so cool how they went over there with the RVs and they had all the cool camouflage toys and spare no expense, right? Go over there, then all of a sudden like the was that InGen, right? Isn't that what the name of the company was that came over with all their mercenaries and snagging all the different dinosaurs and stuff? I thought that whole part was pretty cool. Then like they bring the T-Rex back, and the T-Rex is wrecking San Francisco, isn't that? No, they were in San Diego, but it was like wrecking the town. I like that part. The dog gets eaten in the backyard. Yeah, in Jurassic Park 3, that they had some cool stuff, but definitely not for me. It definitely wasn't like the first two. Same with like Jurassic World. It's cool. Like the Raptors are super awesome. All the like graphics and stuff are top notch, but um, like the storyline, especially the first one when you're going there and they're just like, wow, dinosaurs. This is the first time when that movie first came out. That was the first time any of us have seen real dinosaurs. So it's like they were like, wow, going through the park and stuff and seeing all the eggs and different stuff like that. That whole thing, like going on the tour of the park when it was all like brand new. I think that part's pretty cool. Yeah, the T-Rex is still the king of the jungle. Didn't like the T-Rexes end up coming out and like, no, that was a Jurassic World, right? The T-Rexes came out and ended up smashing that one dinosaur. Hey, what's up, Marcus? How's it going, buddy? Thanks for popping in. You can't stay long. Why, if you don't mind me asking, oh, field contract done. If you don't mind me asking, you okay? Everything at the hospital okay? You've been there since yesterday. The tour that ended in death, yeah. But yeah, hopefully everything's going okay with you, Marcus. I appreciate you popping in. Obviously you're not dying. Um, you're able to get on here and watch a little bit of this. Oh, you were in a car accident? Oh, so you were the one that's hurt, huh? Well, dang, man. Hopefully you're gonna be okay. Obviously you're okay enough to be on my stream 2 nights in a row, but damn, that sucks. Hopefully, hopefully you have a fast recovery. Were you in like your personal car? Were you at work or what? I'm gonna jump out here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and collect on this contract that we did here for $7,000, and we got 8,060 from it. That's because we used their equipment, so they took some of that away, but they also reimbursed us for the fertilizer, so it got us back up a little bit. Nothing too crazy on that one. Yeah, that's actually where I want to be, right here. I want to keep on working on this field. Oh, we need to go back and get our truck. Gotta take this girl back up and over. Whoa. Dang it. This thing has such a slow turning. I forgot that silo was right there. Yeah, some back trauma, and you were in your personal car heading back from your friend's house. Oh man, good thing but you're all good. You're able to walk and all that stuff, or what? You said, "OMG, Marcus, you okay?" Yeah, crazy, man. Good thing it wasn't worse. Oh yeah, he ate that lawyer off the toilet, right? He said, "Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go." And when he got out and ran, he's like, "Where's he going?" That guy deserved it. Stinking lawyer. Yeah, it's funny. The kids pick up the goggles, and they're like, check this out. He's like, are those heavy? They're like, yeah. He's like, well, they're expensive. Put them back. Like rich kids, you know, they probably have all kinds of expensive toys. Yeah, it's going to be nice having Field 3 all done. We probably got another... I wouldn't be surprised if we get another 4 loads of wood chips out of that field. I've been so surprised at how much wood chips and how many trees really are on all these fields. You could easily go through with, speaking of a T-Rex, go through with the T-Rex and just mow everything down pretty quick. Yeah, I planted this grass a long time ago and it's there, but it has yet to pop up. But perfect pH, perfect nitrogen. All this has been precision farming tested over here, but we still have to get field 2 over here. Everything's all perfectly plowed. We just need to take some soil samples over here and probably put down some grass over here as well. Our grass is going to take a while to grow, so I was almost thinking about doing a crop over there. But, you know, we'll have that grass and that grass. Might still get a couple growth cycles out of this season. Oh man, you broke your leg? Dang it, man, that sucks. Yeah, last night there, yeah, for sure. Just know it's worse, American businessman. It's funny. But yeah, that field over there is all ready to go. I'll probably just end up doing grass up here and we'll mow and be able to, you know, doing grass is good for cows, and I want to do a bunch of cows on here. Oh, excuse me, I want to be able to support a bunch of cows on here. So, you know, doing a crop like wheat or barley or oats or any of that kind of stuff, corn or anything. I guess corn we can make into silage, but most of those crops are not really used for cows. Like, we do have pigs and stuff, but I'll probably just end up buying pig food. I can totally give them a mix of stuff. We do other harvesting contracts. I can give them, you know, our leftovers, whatever excess, you know, they give us at the end, little crop bonus at the end. I could give, you know, if the pigs take that, I could give that to them. What do we got in here? 1850, not bad. Did I watch the 2014 Godzilla movie? Probably. I forgot which one that was. Time has been flying. What year did that Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie come out? So yeah, this one I've cut in half, I think. Maybe thirds. Oh, I didn't even turn on the chipper. But really, you can pile up so much on top of it. It's not unfolded though or anything, but you can pile up so much logs on top of it and turn it on, it'll just chew them all up. Dang, that one came out in 98? Sheesh. Is that really when that Matthew Broderick movie came out? Yeah, I guess he was pretty young in that. Not like Ferris Bueller's Day Off or anything young, but wow. Makes me feel old. For some reason, I thought I was like further over there. All of this area looks the same. It's trees, trees, trees. I don't think I cut this one yet. Nope. Most of these trees I'll do in half. Sometimes I'll do them in thirds. But most of the time, I can cut that much there. And yeah, pick it up. Like the medium trees go in half or thirds sometimes. And small ones I can just pick up in one piece. And then like the bigger ones I have to, you know, buck into chunks. See, that one's just a hair too heavy to pick up. Like, I bet if I cut off this much, I can pick it up. If you split them right down the middle, you can pick them up. That's why I'll just do it in thirds. You don't have to worry about that. I should have been able to pick up that and this little chunk, no problem. Like this tree here, it's a medium tree. Most of the time when you come in here, and I look pretty close to the middle, and I usually can pick up. Yeah, so I usually do that in thirds. Sometimes I'll get it just right, I guess, and I can pick it up in half. But like, it seems like one way or the other, it's too heavy on one end. Hey, what's up, Pooter? How's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Glad you could jump in tonight. After we get this little bit of trees here going, we'll use that stump grinder for a bit, clear up some of that, and we'll plow out these areas. And then we'll probably end up moving the chipper forward a little bit to our next little pile of trees. Which really all that we have left is those few trees, these trees here, and these trees here, which should not take us very long at all. Like, I've cut down so many trees so far just by hand. Just like this. I was going to get a harvester, and I was going to make some logs and take them in like that. I think on some of those bigger fields, like, I'll show you real quick. Some of these bigger fields up over here. So we still have this field here, which is a smaller one. It's field 4 here. You know, there's a decent amount of trees on that one as well to get it going. Bunch of little smallies over here, but there's some material on there to deal with. And then coming up over here, we have field 5. You know, there's, you know, some nice chunky trees up here. There's several full-size trees and, you know, 40 or 50 small or medium-sized ones, and another 30 or so small trees. There's a lot of trees on that field there. And then we come up here to field 6, and field 6 is our biggest field. But look how many trees are on this thing. Jeez, it's like more trees than, maybe as many trees that we've harvested down so far. Like, there's a lot. So I was thinking about when we get over here into this field, I'll probably have like some forestry equipment, and we can do logs. I wouldn't mind getting I was just looking at your little angry face. He said whenever the tree gets stuck in the grinder. I usually just try to get it out, or I'll you know, if a little piece gets stuck over here, I'll usually can pick it up and like throw it. That's weird this turned out. Did I do that? But yeah, there's a lot of trees left, and so far we've cut down 253 trees that we've cut down. Almost 51 hours put into this already. But I really just wanted to get these first few going. I think I might even upgrade to doing the tree harvester on that next field, on field 4 there, just to kind of get through it a little bit quicker and start like getting some logs and stuff going. I like the truck that's like this one here, but like the timber runner one, so we might do some of that. But then eventually I want to use the gantry crane over at the barge and take the barge up and drop it off, like sell at the the sawmill with the barge with like a full load. I think that'd be cool. We should at least do a couple of those, and then we'll do more of that when we get into the forestry more. Maybe a lot of that will just be done on our side. I was just thinking that the forestry area up there and the sawmill are on the same side, so you wouldn't have to ferry it across. You could just drive it down and around the corner, and you know, you're all there. I feel like I missed a piece of that other tree. This is just a small tree. Yeah, and also this chipper works really good. Very rarely some of these small ones will hang out and get stuck. And sometimes they'll flip like that and get stuck, but very rarely in that grinder or that wood chipper will that happen. Some of the other ones I feel like will happen a little bit more often, but that one's not too bad. So yeah, just 2 more little pieces here for this tree, and then we'll do some quick stump grinding and plowing. And we'll move everything up. Check to see what kind of load we have as well. I might just take this load in the cell of wood chips. I need to start making more money. Keep getting turned around. Because we have a lot of wood chips. And they just choose through everything. Like we have a bunch. And we have like 2 or 3 loads up there on the ground we have to deal with. Put in a silo. But we have currently, without counting this truckload of wood chips, we have 115,547 liters. Whenever moving around don't work. What would happen if 2 Godzillas met? Not sure. They're asexual, so not really sure. What would baby Godzilla look like? Like a giant. Oh, you know what a baby Godzilla looked like? Remember on the one with Matthew Broderick when they were in the Superdome or whatever, and they had all the eggs hatch, and they were running away from all the little baby Godzillas? That's pretty much what they would look like. Like 200, 300 eggs in there. Don't forget about that scene in the movie. That's good stuff. Alright, so we're good there. I'm going to go ahead and fold this up. Why is this an emoji? I don't know. That's how I felt today, all dripping sweat and hot. It's supposed to be, like, Oregon's usually not very hot. It's supposed to be like 106 and 107 this weekend. Or 108 or something. That's like the hottest I've ever seen it. I've lived here for a long time. Yeah, so the stump grinder's right over here. Most memorable scene for a Matthew Broderick film. Oh man, it'd have to be on Ferris Bueller's Day Off. One of those, any scene from that movie. That's, every time I think of him, it's always that movie. That's what I grew up with first when he was young. Stump there. That's why I do a lot of plowing in between. For one, it makes it easy to find all the pieces you're cutting up to put in the chipper, but it also makes it a lot easier to find stumps. So I'll go through it, I'll do a lot of plowing in between, kind of, I wouldn't say random plowing, but you know, trying to turn little tree areas into little islands, you know, and get most of it kind of cleared out. I was plowing where I could. So it takes a little bit of time, but it's not too bad. Pretty quick, you know. That's a lot of fish. He said, what if Godzillas were sexual? Yeah, it'd be crazy for sure. If there was a real Godzilla, just one real Godzilla, it'd be crazy. Let alone two of them getting together, you know? Just got a few more up here, then we can do some plowing. We'll scoot on up and get the rest of this going here. He said, just imagine you sleeping in your bed and hearing a massive thump, thump, thump with earthquakes following each one. Oh yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be disastrous. Like Godzilla, boom, 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 thump, 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 or like T-Rex. That's like, in the Jurassic Park movies, that's like the sound you don't want to hear, is that boom, boom. When you hear that, you see the water shaking, you know, you like know a T-Rex or something's coming. Was that the last stump over here? Did I miss one? Every once in a while I'll miss one. Alright, I think we're okay there. Alright, I'm just gonna park this right here. Godzilla, boom, boom, boom. Oh, that'd be crazy. You would hear that one coming from far away though. You start hearing T-Rex, you know he's just around the corner. Take a little drink here just a second. Nice drink of Coca-Cola. Ah, much better. Alright, we're going to get this area plowed out real quick. We'll go ahead and move up that wood chipper and get these last bit of trees going here. It's pretty much what I've done to all these fields, just like kind of one area at a time. You know, doing it by hand can get kind of overwhelming, and it's a lot. You know, we're almost 260 trees into it. Alien Jim, T-Rex, look out. What's up, Alien Jim? Is that the real Alien Jim? If it is, thank you for a beautiful map. I love this map. I love all your maps. The ground is shaking. Oh, I missed a stump. Oh, yeah, there's one. Found it. It never fails. Alright, I'll grab the grinder real quick. If you're a real Alien Jim, yeah, for sure, thank you. But you never know. People copy other people's names, make fake ones, you know. Thank you for streaming on it. Oh, of course. Sussex Farms. Oh man, I love that map. No Man's Land. I plowed the whole entire map into one big soybean field. Sorry, I destroyed the map, but I love that map as well. Big fan of Sealy P, so I know you guys are friends. Sealy P Farm, I love it. If you are the real deal, you're by far my favorite map maker, and oh yeah, we'll do you justice on here. 50 hours into it, still cutting these dang trees down by hand. Thanks for a challenge. I do enjoy a good challenge. You said yes, that they do. I've seen it for myself from trolls. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. If it's truly you, I'm honored, truly honored. I'm a new channel, but I'll always do your maps, very, very, you know, with pride. Oh, I didn't get this tractor though. I do actually want to. Been wanting to bring this tractor down over here. We'll go ahead and run this one back down. Yes, it's me, the one and only Alien Jim. Well, awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. If it is you, I'm looking forward to whatever mischievous stuff you want to come up with for FS22. I'm super excited. And I don't know, it's like playing this game. I love it. It's my favorite game ever. People like you are the reason why I have so much fun on here. And for a little while there, I was almost, I wouldn't say getting burnt out of playing, but I felt like it needed a new spark. And when this map came out, it definitely reignited the flame. You know, it gave me that spark back to get a new series going, and one that I want to start from scratch and take a long time playing. You know, playing 12-day seasons with precision farming, and you know, about 51 hours or so into it, and barely scratched the surface. So I can't wait. If in doubt, you can find me on Discord. Man, I believe you. I might still come find you in Discord anyways. What's your Discord? I'll come check it out. I know that Sealy P does not have his own Discord account, but he pops in and out of various accounts already. I watch all his stuff. He's such an awesome person as well. He's my favorite farm sim YouTuber by a long shot. I'll put him on in the background just to hear him talk about whatever he wants to talk about. Oh yeah, this map is amazing. It's almost comical, you know. It's like, to me, this map, it's almost what the game should be. The way you can kind of have freedom to do what you want to do, and you push the game to the limits for sure in everything. You know, if you want to go check out my No Man's Land, it's not done yet. I still have half the map to harvest, I think, but you know, I play on PS4. It's all console, everything on here, so you know, being able to do this on console, and then DJ Goham, he plowed the entire field and planted all the way across on No Man's Land. Well, I wanted to do that on console, so it took about 48 hours of solid work to do. We plowed the entire field, got rid of all the trees and rocks and all that, plowed the entire map into one soybean field. I kind of felt bad. I said, sorry, Alien Jim, I was destroying your map, but free range, and you know, I made it into what I wanted to make it into. And like I said, we still have about half the map to harvest on that. I want to bring that one back and still have that save game. But again, thank you very much. Sussex Farms is like one of my all-time favorite maps. I have loads of streams on Sussex Farms. Easy to make money on there. I love doing digestate. Thank you again for having digestate. The maps that don't have digestate usage, oh man, it's like, where's the digestate? You also have so many sell points. Thank you for having so many options. It makes it so much fun. Yeah, yeah, do as we wish, for sure, you know? Like I said, so many options. You go on some maps, oh, they're beautiful maps. There's like 2 sell points on them. Like, yeah, I can download your No Man's Land pack, which I totally have that, all that downloaded, everything, all the factories and all that. I always have all your stuff downloaded. But you can go on there and set up stores and all that. But I really love when there's so many, you know, look in the menu here. Look how many different options you put in here. You know, options for days. And that's why I like Sussex Farm so much, because there's so many options. The Slurry Yard, oh man, you have Slurry Yard and Digestate. Are you kidding me? Every single map should have that. Every map that doesn't have Digestate, it gets a mark down from me. And every time I look at one of your maps, mark up every time. Like, they only get better and better and better. And then, like I said, when this one came out, I was like, oh yeah. And I saw what you had on here with the barge, and then there were so many things that we were all talking about on here, and you went and did a game-changing update and added almost everything that we were talking about into the game. You know, thank you very much for that. Like the boat with the grain transfer and do different stuff like that, and the rams for the barge. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. Man, there was one thing I was thinking of in this, but I can't remember. There's so much stuff in this whole map. I still haven't looked for all the gold yet. You know, that brings you back to like FS19 on Gold Crest Valley, looking for all the gold nuggets and stuff like that. And, no, actually, I started on FS15, right? What was the name of that? What was the name of that map? Like one of the main maps on FS15. Go around, you find all the nuggets, and then it showed you where everything was, and then you go to the well, right? I'm pretty sure that was on 15. I feel like it's been so long since then. Alright, so we're going to go ahead... Oh, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and grab this tractor over here. We're going to go ahead and move up this wood chipper over here. And we're going to keep on going. Do you, Alien Jim, if you're still on, do you talk to Sealy P often? He always speaks in very high regard of you. He's a big fan, I can tell. I'm sure you are of his as well. What? It's weird. It wouldn't let me put the pipe out until I turned it on. Yes, gold did start on FS15. Did you have something to do with the gold nuggets starting? Was that your doing? I started playing FS15 and didn't get really like knowledgeable about the whole farm sim world until about the past year or so. I've been going farm sim crazy and trying to put out a bunch of videos and stuff like that. But man, I'm sure you're excited for FS22. Yeah, let's go ahead and hook this up. Oh, why did I... Oh, so weird to me. I've folded this thing open so many times. I just wanted to get it folded and moved, but it was already folded. Yeah, he's in your Discord. You guys chat often, yeah. I'm sure it's so fun talking to him. I'm sure he thinks the same, like talking to you as well. Like, if it's really you, which I feel like it's you. It seems like it's... Oh, the gold was all giants, yeah. I feel like it's you 100%, so I'm very honored. I hope you continue to come back and check in, and I'll try and do your map justice. No rush for FS22 yet. Oh, yeah. I'm going to pre-order it, though. Yeah, I'm on console, but I'll pre-order it so I have it right away. You know, I don't mind playing base game. Giants, they do a great job on all their stuff, so I don't mind playing base game stuff and base game maps, whatever they have coming out, but you making a map like this will keep me busy for a long time, I'll tell you what. Are you in the UK as well, or are you in the US? I never did find out what part of the world you're from. I know a lot of you know, Giants and stuff's over there. Isn't it like Germany and all that? A lot of stuff's over in the UK. And see, I don't want to be in the way. I'll just go ahead and park this up here. This tractor barely has an hour on it yet. I haven't even used this one. This thing's pretty sweet as well. Sounds cool. Oh man, I almost didn't get the quad track. I almost got the tires on it. But I like the way that looks. Since if you join my Discord, I will set you with streamer role so you can post in my YouTube channel. Yeah, you're in the UK. Yeah, man. I would love to travel over there and see the land over there. Just like Silly P always talks about coming over here to the US. You guys would love it here in Oregon. It is beautiful in Oregon. It's a little hot right now. It's a little hot. But it's just beautiful farmland, and there's so many things that he talks about all the time that I'm like, oh, you're just talking about over here, man. There's so many things, all the great vineyards and all the new stuff that he's been talking about and everything. We have all that here in Oregon. It's just beautiful farmland everywhere for the most part. There's a little deserty area, but the whole valley, like where I live, the whole area up here is just gorgeous farmland. And I'm more in the city, but I see the farmland all the time. Alright, so we're going to keep cutting here for a bit. Let's see, trying to decide where I want to start. But yeah, for sure, I'll get on there, Jim, and I'll join your Discord and do all that. It sounds awesome. I really appreciate you chatting on here and taking your time. I know that you're, you know, I'm sure you're busy. I'm busy. I have a full-time job and family, new baby and stuff. Well, she'll be a year soon, but, you know, baby and other kids and all that stuff. I don't get to stream as much as I'd like. Again, it's still a new channel, but, yeah, I have awesome inspiration. Really watching Silly P and stuff like that, and a few other of the guys, really is what got me into wanting to stream. And yeah, I don't plan on quitting. You know, I got low budget and sitting in front of my TV and playing on my PS4 and, you know, just on my laptop for comments and stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep on going, and you know, it's been a blast so far. So keep the maps coming. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. That's huge coming from you, so thank you. But yeah, I'll get on your Discord and just look for Oregon Trees on there. That's me. I'm gonna hopefully get recognized eventually. You know, like I said, my channel's still small, but hey, what's up, Pooter? Welcome back, buddy. You know, I've ran all the different bigger equipment and, you know, massive farms and stuff like that, but really getting back down to, you know, everything by hand and taking your time really lets you appreciate the game a lot better. And I figure that was one of your points of you putting all these darn trees in the middle of all these fields. I figured you wanted it to be more time consuming, not just get right to it, you know. Like, there's other fields you could buy up the way or whatever that don't have trees in them, but your main fields here, I imagine you wanted us to have a little challenge to get to start, you know, which is awesome. Yes, it does take time, yeah, for sure. How do you play on your laptop? The HDMI ports is an HDMI out instead of in. I don't know. I don't play on my laptop. I use my laptop just for chat. Good to see me not taking shortcuts. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I've taken shortcuts. I've done all kinds of different ways, but it's not as satisfying to me anymore. Because, you know, if people don't want to watch me take my time, then don't watch my channel, you know? I do stuff fast. I have other ones where I get right to it and buy a bunch of equipment. And I did Stone Valley where it was like, you know, there was $10 million investment that we made in the farm. We had to, that was more a little bit role play. We had to buy, or we had to we had to like make all of our money back, get back to even, you know, and that was starting at 0. But I always like to try to put a little bit of work into it. Everybody could throw the government subsidy sign on there and get a little bit of cash, or flip fields or whatever and get a little bit of cash. But I was even gonna, you know, jump right into getting a harvester and get all these trees out of here quick and do all that. I wouldn't have used the T-Rex. I don't like wasting money. If there's a material I can turn in for some money, I'll usually take my time to make sure it's harvested out. But oops, let me go a little bit lower there. You know, I don't mind doing wood chips and getting them out like that. Oh, thank you, by the way, for changing the main silo to take wood chips. If you don't mind, if you can't, it's okay. But if you do make any more changes, I don't think that silo takes silage or TMR. And if that silo is able to take silage or TMR, I forget which one it is. Maybe it's TMR. I don't think it takes total mixed ration in that main silo. But or that one or the straw. One of them. If one of them could take TMR, that'd be awesome. Also, I saw CLP have trouble with the straw pellets. I did like his little cheat thing he did with that TMR mixer, getting straw pellets out of their little cheat. But I noticed that you weren't able to store straw pellets in the straw barn. I'm not sure if that's something that needs to be addressed, or if that's on purpose, or if there's a different area where that kind of stuff is stored. Oh, the hayloft takes silage and TMR. Oh yeah. But what about like pellets? Can you store pellets anywhere? Like I know we could put up a different silo, but I like using all the stuff that you put in the game because I'm telling you, like I knew there was something. I was pretty sure you could have TMR somewhere. And then it's also awesome that you have like the root crop storage and what else is down there. There's potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane. Is that what's down there? Those silos are also super awesome, by the way. Oh, we're not ready to go yet. I guess I could just put this up on here. Go ahead and unfold it, unfold it. Oh, nope, that's on already. Yeah, thanks for the little tip on that. That's cool. I like making TMR also by hand. I did a lot of that on 6 Ashes. I like that map a lot. I still have my save game on there. I'm like 270 hours into that one or something. And I made all my money when everybody was stuck doing wood chips on that map. Everybody I saw online, everybody was making wood chips to make money. I never made one wood chip on that one. I never made one wood chip on 6 Ashes. I made all of my money to start out by doing TMR only. While everybody else, then way later, they're like, oh yeah, you could also make TMR because TMR is like $1,200 for 1,000 liters, and usually it's like $300 for 1,000 liters. You said no pellets wasn't added, but can be added. Yeah, if you do add it, you should add it to the straw barn. Because that's where CLP was trying to pull or he was trying to put the pellets in there, right? And I'm not sure he was talking about, he did something that had a whole bunch of straw in there, and then his straw disappeared. Was that just an error that he did, or why did his straw disappear out of the straw barn? Just curious. And with you answering all my questions, I know it's you. I was pretty sure it was you, you know. You know, I hate when people are trolling and, you know, not the real you, whatever. I understand that you guys are very busy and I'm a small channel, but it's cool that you go and you check out, you know, what's going on your map and stuff, and it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm always willing to give you feedback on any of your stuff. Test it out, like whatever. Like it's always super fun and super cool, you know. I'm a console player, you know, but yeah, it's just like I started playing your maps, and other maps, they need to start keeping up. They gotta take some pointers from you. Other people make really beautiful maps, not saying yours isn't, but I feel like they focus more on the looks of the map versus like the gameplay of the map. And the gameplay of your maps are just ridiculous. I love it. Like I said, there's just so much to do. Like on Sussex Farms, I feel like I never stop. I don't even have to even harvest fields on that. If I run animals, I do slurry and manure and run that to the biogas plant with silage there. I run corn and mow grass for silage, and pretty much just take loads of digestate to the slurry yard over and over again and get money that way. Also, I think a huge thing too that people love a lot that I always hear about he said no idea. Yeah, about his missing straw. Yeah, I have no idea either. Maybe he just didn't actually have as much as he thought he did in there, maybe. That happens to me sometimes. Like, oh, I thought I had more, but maybe I saw a number from a different thing in there, you know? But what I was saying, a lot of people love about your maps is you give people options. Like, for example, on Sussex Farms, you know, you can remove hedges and stuff like that and change everything around and, you know, remove the collisions if you like the look of the hedges. And just like on this one, you got the collisions, and there's a few different little things that you have. Oh, one removes all the trees, right? One of the papers removes all the trees. The other one clears like the farmyard, I think, or something like that, right? And then like in No Man's Land, you have the signpost that removes all the rock and removes all the trees. You always give people like free range options on, you know, kind of creating your own thing, and it's something that nobody. Yes, it's all about options. Yeah, you know, it keeps it fun, keeps it fresh. You know, there's too many options almost. But with that said, you know, nobody's game will be the same. You know, it's all depends on what route you plan to take, and you know, kind of how you're feeling, and having all that. Like certain maps are like, oh, I'm gonna go sell to this point or this point. You know, having all the options in like the menu on where to sell really kind of keeps you looking and kind of play in the market and kind of keep an eye on prices and all that. I did notice, which is totally fine because it's more realistic to me, but I feel like the digestate, I'm not sure if it's something that you guys can adjust when you're making the map, but I noticed on this one, say I put 100,000 liters or so in the biogas plant, I feel like I'm only getting about 10% of that out in digestate, which again, like I said, is like seems more realistic, but if I remember correctly, on other maps, like Sussex, I think, man, I feel like I was getting out very close to what I put in, which was almost cheaty kind of, but is that just something that is in my head, or was that always that way, or is that something you guys change? Also, another question I've always had as well, when it comes to like fuel usage and wear and tear on vehicles, is that a set thing, or do you guys also adjust that depending on the map? Because I feel like playing certain maps, like for example in Six Ashes, I have never filled up vehicles or repaired vehicles as much ever in my game playing, you know? Is that something you guys change throughout maps, or is that something that Giants just kind of has set as base, you know, like already a set thing that you guys kind of have to go by, or? Ah, yeah. So it did change. So like Sussex Farm is like ridiculous amount of digestate you get out. I feel like on Six Ashes, if I put 100,000 liters of silage in the tank, or yeah, in the hopper there, I almost felt like 100,000 liters of digestate was coming out of that one. But I could be wrong. But like on this map, it's like, if I had to guess, I'd say 10%, which is, you know, it's a byproduct of something that's getting broken down and turned into energy or whatever whatever the biogas plant does. You know, it breaks it all down, and I believe it turns it into heat and then produces energy that way. I believe that's what happens, and then the digestate's the byproduct of that process and all that. So like having like a small amount of um, byproduct, is totally more realistic. But it's just curious. Either way, it's actually kind of fun because I could take advantage of silage and digestate way too easy on your maps. So if it's kind of a little bit, you got to work a little bit harder at it when it comes to that, I don't mind. I was just curious. I notice all the little small details like that. Which I will totally join your Discord, and if I ever have any other, like, little things or whatever I notice or whatever, I'll totally ask about it or let you know about it or something like that, which I'm sure you have a bunch of people like that already. I'm a big fan, and I totally respect what you're doing, and just want to, help the farm sim world grow bigger, and, whatever I could do. I'm just a small person in a huge world, small fish in a big pond, Ah, okay. Well, yeah, weird. You said the vehicle, dirt, and wear, it's built into the core of the game, but seasons can change that. So on my 6 ashes, I was not playing seasons. Man, I felt like I've never ran in a field before, but on there I did. And oh man, all the time, I had wear and tear on all my vehicles all the time. But you look at my vehicles now, it's like half a tank of gas and needs repair over here. 3/4 of a tank and needs repair over here, All my stuff is dirty, and I used to always keep all my stuff super clean. I watch a lot of Pemberton Farms, and watching Pemberton Farms, they don't care if their stuff's dirty, they just work, 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 work. Their whole farm is dirty. So kind of having my stuff dirtier kind of reminds me of, like, just more realistic. Some of the farmers will keep their stuff super duper clean, but, man, on this one, I don't even own a pressure washer, or we haven't got that far yet. Been busy clearing all these trees out. I think so far, what have we got? We're at, I'm sitting on my couch. I'm kind of further away from the TV. It's more comfortable. Last night I was doing the same thing. But we've cut down 269 trees so far. And going. How many trees are in field 6 there, Mr. Alien Jim? Because I was just looking at this one. Yeah, right here. Yeah, it's a nice field. But man, look at this map. The man himself is watching us play right now. Oh, quick question. So, um, it's also controlled from the vehicle mod by the modder, but maps don't change the outcome. Okay. I think I was also using, on that map, for example, I was using this Fendt tractor right here, this exact same Fendt. I'm pretty sure that on 6 ashes it's the exact same one. But man, I kept having to fix it so much. It did have 100 and something hours on it, but crazy. One question that I was wondering that I didn't get confirmation of, you go around, you pick up gold bricks and stuff like that. What happens if you drop one and it goes through the map? I heard there might be a recovery of gold bricks back at the dock somewhere. Is that a thing, or do you lose the brick? I know there's a brick over here. I don't want to go through and find all the gold bricks yet. I don't want the money from the gold. I think that's kind of a little pre-cheating. But I've been keeping my eyes out for all the bricks. I found gold in Farm Sim before, so everywhere is like a spot. I always can look and zoom in and see if there's a brick there or not. I can kind of tell if there's going to be a brick there. Like right here's gold with one gold brick. So if you pick this up and you pick it up and this thing's heavy, and then say it goes like, you drop it and it goes through the floor and you lose it, then what happens? The BGA size scale to digestate. That's not bad. So almost half. That's not bad. That's a lot better than I thought. Yeah. So yeah, just under half. That's good. It's probably pretty close. I feel like, is that how it always is, or is that just on this map? Because I feel like on Sussex Farms it was like 100, 1 to 1. But yeah, I want to find out because I did drop one gold brick already. I lost it. It dropped right through the floor. I'm not sure if that one was gonna ever come back ever again. If not, it's all good. Oh, gold seems to respawn for some while not for others. No idea why. So it's gonna respawn like in the same spot. Like if this one, if I lost this one here, it would respawn back in the same spot, or it's gonna respawn back at the dock. But yeah, the gold bricks are awesome. It's so funny, man. I really wish that how like CLP's playing Gold Rush. That's awesome. Oh, I felt so bad for him. If you watch, I'm sure you watch his channel. It's hard not to watch. Um, he has really good content. I love just listening to the man talk. But watching him play Gold Rush, he goes back to all of his stuff, and it's all broken. Oh man, broken heart, more like it. Jeez. Oh man, I wouldn't have been upset at him if he quit playing that game forever after that. But thank you for not quitting. I like that he didn't quit. He kept carrying on. Perseverance, right? Just got to keep going. Yeah, that's on this map for sure. At the dock on the cargo ship, huh? Whereabouts on the cargo ship? Do you have anything hidden on the cargo ship? I can't believe how much stuff you added into this map. And the sound of, I know you lowered the sound of the horn of the cargo ship, like that sound right there. Some people didn't like it, but it did not bother me at all. Yeah, so that sell point right back here. Maybe it just respawned right in the same spot. I did notice there's a gold brick in this boat. Oh, see, that was probably like one of the ones I've dropped. I think I dropped that one. I did notice that there's a gold brick. Probably can't look. Oh no, it's in the shop here. It's actually right in that drawer. There's a gold brick right in there. Where vehicles spawn. All right, let's see. That's where I thought, like knowing like how you do your maps normally, I would totally assume that it would be like a spawn point, Maybe I haven't dropped those ones down far enough. If I'm missing a brick, it's all good. But there was a brick in that boat. There's a gold bar up here. I've noticed them around. You could just kind of look around and like there's like some little spots. Like for example, you've let's see. You always like to hide them in like areas like maybe not that spot there. Where did I see the other one? Oh yeah, I think the one I dropped was like back here. I think it was right back here. I forget, but you always like to hide them around almost obvious spots, like if you know the map, But how many of them are there? There's a lot. There's a lot of gold bricks. Let's see. I think we're just gonna shut this down. I'm gonna come back to doing some of the trees later. But look, all the trees are now down in this field. We're gonna come back. We'll clean the rest of those up. I think I want to jump in here, run this fertilizer here back up to the main farm, and I'm gonna jump in, or I'm gonna hook up to that. I forget what it's called. Oh, there's only 25 gold bricks. Oh, I thought there was more. I guess 25 is a lot if they're all 10 to 15,000 bucks a piece. Pooter, see ya. Thanks a lot, buddy, for being on. Alien Jim, you're the man. You gotta get back. I totally get it. I really appreciate your time. Look for me on your Discord. I'll be on there. Oregon Trees. Alien Jim, nice to meet you. I really appreciate your time and your maps. I really appreciate your hard work, and I appreciate you answering the questions and stuff because you cleared up a bunch. Yeah, hopefully I helped out a little bit too. I'm gonna keep on doing your map justice because it more than deserves it. So, peace out, man. See you later. Hopefully you jump in a different time, Yep, for sure, man. See ya. Cool, guys. The man himself. That was definitely a rare treat. I think on 6 Ashes, what was that? JB modding, I think, did 6 Ashes. And I'm pretty sure it was JB modding. And he came on one of my live streams as well and was chatting and stuff about his map and different stuff. But it's not like talking to Alien Jim about Alien Jim maps, you know? It's like, thank you. Made my day. So yeah, we're going to go up here. We're going to get this little precision farming tool, and we're going to start probably doing field 2 here for a bit. And then maybe we can even see about getting some seed put down on it. I think the little seeder looks just like this one. This one's for fertilizer, the other one's for seed. I believe that's parked right up here. And, yeah, Alien Jim said that, you know, if somebody's wondering about silage and TMR storage, he said you can store that into the straw barn. Hopefully he fixes the straw pellets accepting into the straw barn there. That'd be cool. I know the CLP was trying to get his straw pellets into there, but that wasn't working for him. I forget where he ended up storing his. Oh, I think what I saw, he just parked his trailer back over there with the pellets still in it. I think that's what he did. Or his little truck. International, I think that's what he's running. I forget exactly. Yeah, we'll get some testing going, then we got grass seed and fertilizer right there. Probably just start off by getting some grass down on that one, but I do want to get some testing going first. Eventually we might have enough time to get up here and clean out this farmyard. We do have some animals going, but the farmyard's still a little messy. I like using this thing. I was using the John Deere Gator, but this one's way better. The Beast. I like this one a lot better. It's more powerful. And it's faster. I like it. It's cooler than the John Deere one. I like John Deere stuff, but yeah, this one's perfect. I can haul my eggs and stuff around with it, which we have. Oops, I don't want to fold it. We're getting pretty close on having a load of eggs to take in or so. Not sure what the price is on those, but that's a little extra cash we can start going. Doing this takes a little while. This field 2 is not a bad size though. Field 3 is a decent size. I'm actually, when I started working on that field, I didn't notice how much bigger that field is compared to the others, but field 3 is compared to 1 and then 2. Field 3 is a decent size. It's bigger than 4 and 5, but 6 is a big one over there. Lots of trees on that one. Yeah, it's cool that Alien Jim took his time to be on my stream. Like, I'm a small channel still, but very cool. He's out there even checking out the smaller guys and checking out how his map is doing and stuff. Man, I'm telling you, that's the reason why his maps are awesome, because he, like, listens to the farm sim community and delivers. Man, he delivers. Like, I thought this map was awesome already, then he did the update. I don't know what that says. FR? What? Hello, whoever you are. Sliding around. I like how powerful this thing is. It does 75, which isn't like that crazy fast, but for this little thing, it can haul a lot, you know, for what it is. Good for little grass seed stuff or little yard work type stuff. I can't believe it has 3 hours on it already. I don't remember using it that long, which is fine. Like, I've been driving it around and doing stuff, and I guess, yeah, I suppose I did do soil sampling, I did do fertilizing, seeding, and then I also fertilized our big grass field as well. So that's where those hours came from. So I can see that. See if we get all this one last little sample here. And yes, we can. Most of the time when I'm driving around doing sampling, I'm watching my little corner down there in the bottom left little corner screen. Tells me where my perimeter of the sample is. I watch that one more than I watch the actual field driving. See, can we do donuts with this? Oh yeah, there we go. This thing does pretty good. I just like driving it around, it's fun. Alright, so we'll go ahead and send those samples in. And for now, I'm going to park this down here at this garage, this little shed right here. Because we'll be using it for Field 3 shortly. Looks like some extra lime. Oh, I did end up putting the lime in the main fertilizer since it was able to accept lime. I had a whole pile of lime right in front of the silo there, so since that changed, I was able to put all the lime in the silo. Which also, thank you, Mr. Alien Jim, for changing that. Alright, let's go back up here real quick. We'll grab the... I guess we need the... Does the fertilizer one do lime too? Pretty sure. But, oh yeah, I should be able to empty it out, no problem. They'll just put it in the pallets since it's full. Oh! Yeah, I gotta finish cutting those trees down. I didn't even see that stump right there and those flowers. I thought I just cut the corner too sharp and I hit the tree. So I'm pretty sure this one does lime as well. We'll go ahead and snag this one. And then I'm going to go ahead. I'm pretty sure that lime I can just get right out of the silo here. So what I'm going to do is unload. There we go. We unload the pallet of that. And then, that's the thing. Maybe I'll grab the bucket with the wheel loader or something. Or the telehandler with the bucket. Get a load of lime. It's only 600. It goes so fast. So at least with that little telehandler, it can hold almost 3,000 liters, I think. So we'll go ahead and do that. This thing is pretty fast, though. It doesn't take that long to get a load down here. But there is some lime over there on the ground that's left over. Maybe we want to wait until our samples are back? Maybe? It's not that many samples. It should be pretty quick. Oh, well, it's showing pH already, so... Yeah, it's changing. So we'll go ahead and just run it. Looks like this load's going to go pretty good. I thought maybe it was going to not go as far. Might get a couple times around with this load, who knows? At least one good outside pass, you know, should be pretty good. Yeah, it sure is warm today. It's actually not as bad today, but Monday was really hot. Tuesday was pretty warm. Friday is supposed to be pretty hot, like 100, and then they say Saturday is supposed to be like 106 or 107 or something. And that's really hot for Oregon. Maybe not out like in the deserty areas, but right here in Portland in the city. I live just outside of Portland, but pretty close to like the main city, and it is going to be a hot one. Like, it's nighttime here right now, of course, you know, but it's still pretty warm. It's starting to cool down a bit. A little backyard, back patio, a little garden. I need to, after this, I need to go out and make sure some stuff's watered. Not everything's been holding up pretty good. I got some newer transplanted type of tomatoes and stuff like that that don't need watered as often, but I have some bigger tomato plants that need watering um, almost every day when it's hot out. But I'm looking forward to that. It always feels good when I'm out there watering and kind of cooling down outside when it's hot. Yeah, so just running this up back up here wasn't too bad. I might come back down with the telehandler. I probably will. I should scoop that. There's lime right there. I'm not sure how much is there, but you know, maybe enough for a load in that thing right here. We'll scoop that up and get that used. That way it's not just laying out in the field. Yeah, that was good. That was a decent little run there of that lime. For only being 600 liters. That's pretty good. Hopefully I'm not missing right there. That's the thing about doing precision farming. You don't have to be like super accurate. If you miss little patches here or there, you still got enough lime in the area. You know, change your pH. Just because you didn't get it on that 1 square foot doesn't mean you don't have pH, a better pH in your ground after adding a load of lime. It's not how it works like that at all. Kind of breaks down. It's all soluble eventually. You know, to get down in the ground, it breaks down, and you know all your areas will have lime on it. Even if you miss one little patch. Yeah, it'd be cool if that little pile over there will finish this off. This is a good little spreader though. And the seed, you could go really fast putting seed down. And this thing does good with the fertilizer as well. About the same. I think it's very similar spreading and everything. It's just, you know, dry fertilizer. Alright, we're almost out. And yeah, I'm sure what's on the ground over there is going to be enough to get us going here. Did those samples come back and I didn't notice or something? Or I feel like it's been a while. Like that we should have had them back already. They probably came back and I just didn't notice. Oh yeah, we have them back already. So that's good. I like that right there with that sandy loam and loam. That loamy sand, not a big fan of the loamy sand, but looks like this field should do pretty well. Yeah, that one's not bad. 105%. This one is 100. Let's say 108. You can always check like the potential of your fields. This one's not that good. Um, I'll figure out what I want to plant back here. It might be grass again back here as well. Then we get up in here. That one's all right. That's a 105er, 102. But we can get up in here and check some of these. Like field 13, I've been eyeballing. What is that one? 90. It's okay. Well, yeah, 108. That 14's a good field there. 107. That's a good one there as well. So 16. We've been working with that field a little bit, and 17 a little bit. But that one's way down. We don't want that that loamy sand field. We don't want that one that much. Same with that one. But we would like to have, like, this is a nice field. I don't mind that. 90% is not terrible, but like a 108 like that one, that's good looking. Well, all this is forestry out here. That's why I say we do forestry. I don't need to worry about using the ferry all the way down here and trucking it all the way up if we're going to be cutting forest down here. So when we get into like harvesting field 6, then we'll we'll probably haul out of here. Maybe at 4 and 5 and 6 we'll do logs and haul the logs down to the ferry, and we'll run the ferry all the way up here, and then around to the sawmill. I think that'll be a fun way to go about it. And wasn't there sunflower oil factory? That's cool. I think there was something added. Imports crane. That's new, I think. I think there was something added up there. Soya milk factory. I don't remember seeing that one either. That's pretty cool. I don't remember that one. So you can take your soybeans there, and man, is that what he had? It was factories. We had some good little area here on this. We were hitting about, I'd say 105, 110, maybe. Yeah, maybe 110-ish in here. That's a little good. That's a good yield there. Um, some of that orange was a little bit lower, but man, we got some good yellows down in here. That's almost 100% we were getting over here, but we're talking 75%, and that's off of not doing anything to the field yet. I didn't do any precision farming testing, no soil samples. I did fertilize it. I wanted to do a round of that, and then I think at the end of this season, we'll probably go ahead and plow and lime and do everything we got to do to get field 7 there all prepped and ready. Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and get this telehandler. And we'll go down. I think of what I want to do. Well, we'll just go ahead and see what's down here. I'm hoping that what's down here is enough to finish off that field with lime. So yeah, we just got a little bit over here. If it's like, I hope it's like one full load. That'd be like perfect. You can never tell how much is on the ground, but it always looks like a little bit, but it ends up being more, usually. So yeah, it's way more than 600. I was gonna bring more down here too. I'm glad I didn't, because it's almost a full bucket load there. It's enough to fill this little thing up 3 times. We should be able just to dump in. There we go. So yeah, we got plenty of lime down here still. So if we need a refill, that's where it is. Alright. Oh, I forgot the hedges. I could totally, like we were talking about earlier, I think it's a little contract or something, a little piece of paper upstairs. I'm pretty sure it's upstairs in the farmhouse. One removes all the trees out of the fields, I believe, and one removes like collisions where you can drive right through all the stuff, and it's still there. The other one removes all the hedges and fences off the fields. But I really like the way all the fences and all that look. So I'm not going to remove any of the collisions. I'm not going to remove any of the hedges. There's also... There's like something, I forget exactly where it is, like up behind the cows over there. There's like a board you could cut that removes all the trees out of the fields. And there's another one that removes... But it cleans up the whole yard, the whole farm yard up there, and all the debris, and removes all the trees, kind of gets it all back to square one. But I want to take my time and do that myself. And like, if anybody ever gets on here like, oh, you just removed all the trees or whatever, nope, I still have 3 more fields full of trees. I'd say, oh man, Alien Jim, I'd probably say there's probably about another 500 trees or so to go until we're all cleared out. What, 260 something of them already? Alright, we're almost done here. And then what I want to do... This little patch here. I'm going to go up. I'll get the seed. I'll unload this one. Can Oh no, I wish this one had like a double PTO. PTO 3-point in the front of this, you can carry both of them. Oh, that'd be sweet. You know, even if you couldn't use it, you can still swap between the two. That'd be nice. Alright, I think that's about there, and then we have one little patch here, it looks like. Just like that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and run. Yeah, back up. We'll unload the rest of this. I don't think I can just unload this right into the silo, but I can unload this into a pallet and then unload the pallet into the silo. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So we're gonna just unload that. Load this one. Should be, yep, one full load. I wish we could take both down there, but I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna grab the seed, and then after the seed's put down, we'll come back up, swap them out again, get the fertilizer. But yeah, putting down seed with this is pretty fast. Should take us no time at all to do that field. This little thing is so fast for this too. But really it's perfect. This thing is pretty cheap. I think I just leased it though, but it's still like really cheap to buy one of these. And then all this seeder and fertilizer lime spreader thing I have, yeah, this thing is so freaking fast. They're both super cheap, real easy to use. I might be missing some. It goes way too quick. But hey, we're just putting down grass seed. Oh, I might have to go back around and get a couple spots. It's hard to go so fast. So the spread on the seed on this is a lot narrower than the lime and fertilizer. But if you just keep in mind the width of it, it's no problem. I'm just gonna go do some back and forth strips here, I think, and then pick up whatever extra. I really can't wait until to see like Farm Sim 22 if there's GPS, you can do auto steer on your fields. Even if you had to like run around your fields with like your quad or ATV type of thing like this and do like your outlines, you know, it's kind of what they do in real life. They go around with the little whatever they want to drive, usually a quad or something around the perimeter of the fields, mapping out their area, and then after that they you know, they have the mapping in their combine or in their planter or whatever, and they just get her done. They can just see what they're doing. They can see all their edges and waterways and all that stuff. It's pretty sweet. So hopefully we could do something similar to that. I doubt we're far away from any of that because they totally have, you know, all the John Deere where you can touch and operate all the screens. Like, it's on PC, of course, but they have that for this game on PC. I think it would be super awesome if they bring that type of stuff where you can watch your screens and be more interactive with what's going on inside the machine versus it just looking like a thing, you know? I think that I would love if that was a thing for FS22. We'll have to go back up and get one load of seed. But it goes quite a ways, you know, not too bad. This thing's just so fast, I'm just like all over the place with it. But it's just putting down grass seed. No big deal. But this thing does few things. As soon as we run out, I'll check and see what it does. It does a few things. Oilseed radish, I think, which is you know, like a fertilizer crop. It's not an actual crop, um, which most people know that. 4, come on, empty. 3, 2. Man, it's not taking up very much. Come on, empty out. Alright, now we're empty, but we could do wheat. I forgot I could spread wheat, barley, oats, canola, oilseed radish, and grass. Isn't that awesome for super cheap? So if I did want to do a wheat or barley or oats or something over on field 3, I could totally use our setup that we have right now. Wouldn't have to get anything extra special at all. I could just run some seed down there and spread it out, which should be fine. But I really just I want to do a lot of cattle. I want to get the cows going. Alien Jim, I should have told him thanks for that too. He always maxes out all the animal sheds to 500. So man, he's doing big things. I really appreciate what he's doing. I'm gonna go fill over here. I think actually, I'm pretty sure this silo over here was our cheapest chips one over here. Yeah, we got this one and then the other one over by field 7. I think this one does seed. Oh yeah, so cheap, 26 bucks. You can't beat that price. It doesn't give you everything over there, but the stuff it does give you is so cheap. Go ahead and finish off this grass. Yeah, I looked down to make sure it was back on grass. Get out here and spread some wheat in all the extra other areas. That'd be a weird looking field. Alright, get the rest of this Kentucky bluegrass spread out here. And this field will just be waiting for some fertilizer. I could have had this field done a long time ago. It would have looked like the other one. I didn't get this one done too much, too much later after I did that first one there. I just wanted to save doing this part with you guys. I didn't want you guys to come back and hope that field's done. I wanted you guys to actually see me use this stuff here, and because you never know. Maybe the next ones I do, maybe it's off screen, you won't see me use it, and then maybe the next fields we do after that, maybe I'm upgraded by then. So I wanted to save this smaller field for you guys to be here with me and you guys see this and me using this smaller thing here, type of equipment that I don't normally use. And that's what's kind of the fun about starting small and using some of the stuff you wouldn't normally use, because you get to try it out. And we are all done over here except for fertilizer, but we're gonna celebrate. Why not, right? Does a lot better donuts with the little precision farming tool on there. Alright, well that will be the end of it for this stream here. I really appreciate you guys all being on. Alien Jim, thanks for being on. That was really cool. What a treat. I'll make sure I go to your Discord, check that out there. But yeah, thanks a lot for everybody being on. Appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Also, if you guys haven't yet, hit that thumbs up. Help the channel grow. We have a ways to go here, so stay tuned and see you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.